Hey, brothers and sisters, back again. Chad, Derek, wanted to give you a quick update before we head into the Thanksgiving holiday. First off, at the last meeting, we decided that we are going to suspend December's union membership meeting and e-board meeting. That's something that we typically do. A lot of times we'll have a dinner, but with COVID, we're not allowed to do that. So we decided that we were going to suspend December's meetings. It'll allow people to take their vacations and do their traveling, so it makes it easier for the membership. Also, we got word from the president's office, President Rory Gamble, that through April of next year, that they are recommending that we suspend all union activity, all meetings, all gatherings, just because of the spread of the COVID virus. So we really haven't figured out how we're going to handle that with e-board and the union membership meetings. But as we come up with a plan, we'll try to make it as safe for everybody and still try to keep everybody well informed as we get into the next year. The local Bedford Christmas Parade has been canceled, so we appreciate Rick Morales and the Recreation Committee's activity trying to get us a float together for that. But this year, because again of the pandemic, they're not holding that. But we are going to be doing another project thanks to the work with the Community Services Committee, Ashley Senko and Selena Randolph. They're doing Christmas cards for nursing homes around the area. So if you're interested in helping them out with that project on the Community Services Committee, get in touch with Selena or Ashley on December the 2nd from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. They're going to be signing those Christmas cards. We're looking to send out about 250 of them to the nursing homes around the area, to local residents in them, just to spread a little cheer and get the wheel out there. Let people know that the people in this facility, the membership of the UAW Local 440 care, and we wanted to spread a little bit of cheer. As per Doc 11 of the National Agreement, there will be a $500 quality bonus deposited in your check on December the 11th for all eligible members. If you have questions of eligibility, you can go see Doc 11 in the National Agreement. The qualifying date is November the 15th. Of course, there are some other qualifications in there. You have to be a full-time seniority employee. But if you want to look those up, they're in Doc 11 of the new agreement. As we head home, one thing I want to stress, and I know I speak for Chad as well, as you depart and meet with your families and you have your get-togethers for Thanksgiving, just be safe, be smart, wash your hands, wear your masks when you need to. Use your hand sanitizer, your Lysols, whatever else you choose to use, but just trying to stay safe. We don't want this to be a holiday that causes a super spreader type event once we come back to work. So try to be smart. We know everybody's eager to see family and friends and gather again, but just remember that take some precautions if you would. The last thing that I have is, if you know of or witness any irregularities, violations of GM policy, or harassment of any kind, we encourage you to use the Aware line. The phone number is 1-800-244-3460. They have a website as well. You can call in anonymously. It's awareline.com. So if you see something that's in the form of harassment, a violation of GM's policy in any way, shape, or form, feel free to use that. Also get in touch with the local shop committee or one of the elected officials to kind of let them in on what's going on as well. So with that, I will pass it over to Chad.
All right, thank you, Derek. As everyone knows from my post last night, Mary Pacheco did contact me and inform me that they will start notifying temps today, that they will start to release them. Now, the end date of the temp rec is November 29th. She did not tell me exact date that will be their last day, but the temps will be contacted about their last day. She did not give me the exact number of whether it will be all of them, majority of them, or anything like that. We do have 63 temps in here right now. And this is because we could not come to an agreement on the extension of the temp rec until February. We're still working on that. Some of our issues was basically the rec for 26, where it's at, and then for temps to be bumpable. And our position is temps should be bumpable. We've done it here for years with no issue. The only time there was an issue was when there was a layoff. That was the only time we ever had a problem. So we know it can be done, and it works. Their position is they want to be able to move a temp where they want to, and they can't be bumped because they don't have seniority. We just don't think that's fair. So that's where we're in a hold up right now, and that's where we're at. And if most of you remember last year, same time, this happened before. So hold on. We're going to work through this just like we did last year, and we'll give you updates as soon as we have them. I know this is difficult. This is the holiday season, and what a great way for General Motors to kick it off for family. So, like I said, just bear with us. We're still working through this, and as soon as we get something done, we'll let everyone know. But we are still in talks with them, whether they're good or bad. We're still talking with them, but that's where we are as of right now. And like I said, the 29th, the temp rec will be ended unless we come up with an agreement and we sign it to extend. That's where we're at right now. Something else we just found out, SPM, last Friday we were told that, day shift would be working Saturday and Sunday, and they were talking about forcing people. Today we're informed that they will not be working this weekend, and the reason why is because of V8 heads. So we've been reaching out to Tonawanda trying to find out what's going on. I tried to contact their chairman. I wasn't able to. Derek actually got a hold of their president and was able to have some conversation with him. And what we found out is that they actually have, I believe, 70 people laid off at this time. They also, on their V8s, they're going to a rolling shift layoff where they lay one shift off for X amount of time, and then they'll come back, and then another shift be laid off for X amount of time. They'll come back, and then another shift be laid off for X amount of time. We don't know why. We're still trying to figure that out because things just aren't quite adding up. But what we do know is they do not have any temps at their plant, especially if they have any full-time employees laid off. So that's a little bit of a heads up with Tonawanda. We did not lose the V8 business, but for some reason they're in a kind of a little bit of a layoff mode right now. But with truck sales the way they are, we're still trying to figure this out, why it's going on. So we're going to be doing some more digging to find out about that. And as Derek kind of touched on, going into Thanksgiving, especially with the rise of COVID cases, please be careful. We want you to spend time with your families, but please be careful. Wash your hands, and be safe, because we don't see anyone get sick. There is a vaccine out, and what I'm being told is they are going to start sending those to healthcare folks first, which could be as soon as December, where they actually get the vaccine. And then after that, I'm sure we'll get updates on how they're going to send it out to the public and things of that nature. But that's just going to be the next round of what we have to deal with as far as COVID goes. I know everyone's probably going to know, hey, when can we stop wearing these masks? Well, that's going to be the next challenge with this whole situation. So we will continue to update the membership as we get that information. I'm sure that International is working with the company on that, especially with this vaccine out. So hopefully we'll have some more additional information with that. And I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and we will we'll be in contact as soon as we know more about this the temp situation. But we are working to try to resolve it. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Happy Thanksgiving.